This deadly shooting comes as community leaders across central Indiana look for ways to stop gun violence by reaching out to young people.
Your mom tell you to do something, your dad tell you to do something, it's like, oh, well, they don't understand, they're old. But when your peer says something, it sticks.
College football players are teaming up for peace to encourage kids to make better decisions. WRTV's Amber Grigley shows us how 2 IU players joined the effort in memory of a teammate who lost his life.
Raising awareness about gun violence, a big task for communities across Indiana. Stop the Violence Indianapolis teamed up with IU football in hopes that their influence will inspire our youth to put the guns down.
We were great friends, you know, just like hanging out on the weekends and things like that. And he was just a great guy, really fun to be around.
A difficult loss, still hard for friends Cam Jordan and Jeff Utzinger to fathom.
Losing him was definitely hard, especially during the COVID era of only being at home.
It was March 29, 2020. 17-year-old Demario McCullough was killed, along with another person in a triple shooting on Emerson Avenue.
And I just remember when the news came out, we got, a text from our coaches saying we were going to have a prayer service at the school.
Demario was a junior at Cathedral High School, a star on and off the field.
We had the opportunity to speak up in a time like this where gun violence is on the rise.
2 years later, and his Cathedral football teammates now play for IU. And they're championing a new initiative challenging our youth to rise above gun violence.
And Indiana football is teaming up with Hoosiers for Good and Stop the Violence Indianapolis.
Our youth football team is going all across social media. All of the players that are participating, they have a reach of over 500,000.
Team Up for Peace is a collaboration between IU football, Hoosiers for Good, and Stop the Violence Indianapolis, using the power of social media to reach our youth in a unique way to encourage them to make better choices.
Sports have always been a way to get messaging done. They have a level of influence, and we want to help encourage them to use that influence for the better.
Anthony Beverly says Team Up for Peace has also called the attention of nearly 20 high school basketball teams across Indianapolis.
We had an event, and so at this event, we brought them in, and we had a conversation around the violence in the city. And the high school players responded.
When I was young, my role models were always college and professional athletes. And so as I grew, I realized that even though maybe you don't see me on the field as much, I can still make a pretty big impact, especially in the Indianapolis area.
Now, Beverly says they need more volunteers to attend some of the high schoolers' games to help spread the message this season. Now, to find out how is simple. Just head over to our website, WRTV.com, and search for this story. Working for you, I'm Amber Grigley, WRTV.
Kim and Jeff told Amber now that their season is over, they plan to get more hands-on in their efforts. They want to meet with young people and provide the same positive activities that help them get to where they are now.